I'm your co-host, Matthew Modesitt. The sun is shining, the beer is cold, and the craps tables are open, baby.
Yeah.
It is my pleasure to announce our guest on the airwaves. His voice is always needed. We have wanted this one for a while. Our beloved Uncle Scott Modesitt.
Too long.
Too long.
Way too long.
Scott, what's up, baby? How you doing?
Hey, fellas. I'm excited. I'm honored to be on here. Looking forward to this. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Yeah, that's right.
3 Modesitts, 1 mic, endless entertainment, baby.
Especially with you two.
Absolutely.
Especially with you two.
Yep. This is Hey Brother.
That's right. Don't you have someone else to introduce?
Oh, Ryan, what's up, bro?
Yeah, hey, co-host here.
Our co-host, Ryan Modesitt.
Yeah,
what's up, bro?
Yeah, it's okay.
How you doing?
I don't know if that was a purpose or an accident, but it's either way. Good, man. Good. I'm excited for this episode. We've wanted you on for a long time, Scott.
Yeah. Appreciate it. If this goes well, I'm going to spin off Hey Uncle.
Yeah. The Hey Brother, under the Hey Brother umbrella.
So it's under the incorporation of
Hey
Brother.
Uncle, Hey Auntie, Hey Kimball family. Maybe that could, there's a lot of spin-offs.
You know, Friends spun off the Joey show. That only happened like 2 times. So.
Oh. Well,
but did it make money? If it made money, then we're in business.
I don't think so.
Hey.
In fact, I think Joey's one of those guys on Hollywood Boulevard holding up signs.
Hey, Uncle's not going to follow that path.
Hell no.
No.
Hey, the Hey Brother, the community won't
Dude,
let it.
honestly, Hey Uncle, that could be Scott and Dad.
That would be pretty good.
That would be fucking hilarious. Good stuff. So I see that Knowles helmet in the background.
What's about that?
What's that about?
I'm just hoping we play this year, right here, baby.
Yeah, that's true.
Coach.
Hey, we're going to hit that later in the pod, but they're trying. All the sports programs are trying. Looks like we're going to be starting.
Coming back to life.
So those drawings, by the way, Max did those?
Great, aren't they?
Dude.
This is Darth Vader, a scary shark. I'm not sure what the other one is, but yeah, he brings one in. My son Maximus brings one in every day and says, "Dad, you got to hang this up." So I got them all over the office here, and I don't have the heart to tell him that I don't want to hang them up. So
no.
Yeah, what happened to the Mizzou artwork I sent you, bro? Where's that?
MIZ, babe. We see a Knowles helmet here.
Yeah, what's going on?
No Missoula.
And then for the viewers at home, our Uncle Scott has 2 children, Maximus and then Bella.
Yep.
How are they doing, Scott?
they're doing great. 5 and 3 years old, keeping me young. It's a good age. They're precious at this age.
That's awesome.
So it's fun.
It wasn't on the script, but how was quarantine in school?
Oh, good point.
So they stopped school right in the middle of March when the quarantine stuff happened. They had to do video like this.
Yep.
It was tough.
I bet.
Juggling all that.
Yep.
They're in preschool, so they only have a couple hours, so it's not that bad. But school for everybody right now is tough. Everybody graduating. I mean, Savannah knows this. Graduating, you got to do it online. It's
tough, man.
So
yeah.
So everybody's looking forward to getting back.
That's true. Yeah, I have coworkers going through the same thing. It's just tough. You have meetings going on. You have stuff you got to do, but then you also have to care for kids because they're not at school. It's like a whole nother job.
It is. It certainly is. And you just don't learn the same online.
That's true.
The face-to-face. Yeah, I 100%. The face-to-face interaction from teacher to student it's just, I feel like it's so much more beneficial.
Yeah, that's why you go. That's why you go live, right?
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. That social interaction.
You lose a lot of that human-to-human contact. The discussion, the interaction with other students.
Yeah.
Virtual learning is just not the same.
It's tough, man. I feel bad for these kids.
Yeah, me too. It's a shame, but gotta look forward. We're coming out.
That's right.
Coming out of this.
Gotta look forward.
Yeah, we are. Yeah.
We're getting to that time.
Yep.
Stuff's starting to open safely.
Yep.
And speaking of that.
Yeah. Hey, bro. Let's get topical.
Bro. Let's do it.
All right, Scott. So this is a topic where we just talk about current news, what's kind of going on, and locally or just things that are kind of on our mind that we want to talk about as a group. And first topic we're going to talk about is sports. Finally coming back.
You know, I like talking about that.
No, we could talk about that the whole podcast.
Yeah.
I mean,
it might be 2 hours later and we're like, where'd the time go?
Yes, a lot of sports. So we have a lot of sports are talking about coming back with golf.
Golf came back this week.
This weekend.
Golf's back right now.
Yeah.
Varner, last time I looked, Varner was in first.
Varner's in first. You know, Rory shot 63 today. That guy was off for 3 months, rolls out of bed and shoots a 63.
Must be nice. Must be nice.
A lot of low scores. Colonial, that's a tournament historically that's a pretty tough course, but
it's a tough course.
people are tearing it up.
Good conditions.
Yeah.
Those
Man,
fairways
it's
look
nice to
tight.
see that back on TV, though.
Dude, yeah, absolutely. I've been glued to the leaderboard.
Same.
Even with no fans, still up.
Yeah, so I want to talk about that. How
go ahead.
weird would it be? I mean, we do it every time we play golf, but how weird do you think it is for those guys to play without fans? Like no crowd noise, no clapping.
Well, like you said, I do it all the time and it feels okay.
Well, yeah, but you're not you. But yeah, you suck. So
It would be worse for us to play with fans.
that's true.
Probably right.
That's true.
I would get too nervous if there was a fucking crowd on the 17th green.
I'm nervous above every 3-foot putt. Like, imagine if there were people watching me.
That's why I play gimmies. I play gimmies. Gimmies 4 feet in. 4 feet in, we're giving it.
I never give you those.
That's why I shoot fucking 95s. Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually shot Scott, have you ever played Belk Park?
Yeah.
Down in Wood River?
Yeah, absolutely.
So I only played 9, but I shot 40 my second round out. So that one felt pretty good.
Wow.
Yeah, that one felt pretty good. And
That's good.
That is good.
I was gearing up. I know this is later on the podcast too, but I'm gearing up for the Modesitt Open.
Yeah, we gotta revive that.
We do.
You know, the old man, I think he's out of practice.
Dude,
the old man's a sandbagger. We all know that.
Yeah, I know. He can go 5 years without swinging a club. He still walk out.
That's exactly what happened last year. So we played last year with Dad. First time, like I think the only time we played all year. And he actually beat me and Matthew. I think he shot like 83. I shot 84.
Are you serious?
Right? The old man had the low round.
I'm not kidding. He beat us.
He had the low round.
His short game and putting. He's good at that.
He's like break glass for a good round. Sitting on the couch, you got to pull him off the couch to get him out there. But then he shoots.
But that's a really good scramble for him.
I asked him to play yesterday. And for the viewers, we were recording on Friday, June 12th. And I asked the old man to play on yesterday or this morning before the podcast. And he was like, yeah, I feel okay. I'm like, Dad, last week you were like, I'm fiending to play golf. I'm like, dude, let's go play golf. And then he'll come out, like Scott says, and he'll just fucking shoot an 84 out of nowhere.
Like, not played in like 8 months.
It's uncanny. I don't know how he does it.
But we have a really good scramble team between 4 of us. I mean,
Have we ever done a
Scott
scramble?
can hit the long ball. He's a really good iron player, and he's good around the greens. Dad, great short game. I'm a good all-around player. And then we have you, like the mascot.
I'm the comedic. I'm the comedic element.
No, Matthew's long and wrong.
Yeah.
Right.
Long and wrong. I love it. He's been playing good, though, lately, Scott.
I have. I slowed my swing down, and it's a lot
Yeah.
slower and
You
a lot
can't
more accurate.
Just tempo. You
I
can't-
lost-
you
yeah,
can't
it's
rip-
tempo.
You can't rip it.
I lost like 20 yards, but as long as it goes straight, I don't give a shit. Yeah. I don't care.
That's
Yep.
right.
Yep. Do you remember when you... Oh, go ahead.
We got to get out there. But that's coming up later. But
Yeah.
I'm just glad to see it on TV, man. I'm glad to see these guys back. It's been 3 months since really we've seen any live sports. These reruns are getting
Too
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
Like the MJ documentary was great. That really filled the void. But I'm like, I need something live.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm dying over here. And then,
Absolutely.
no offense to your abs, but the Blues Stanley Cup anniversary was today. So we won the Stanley Cup last year today.
Wow.
Wow,
I didn't know
that's
that.
awesome.
But he's a Blues fan, though.
Yeah,
I mean, that's your second. That's your second team,
I
right?
grew up a Blues fan. Yeah. Just when I came here and the Avs moved here, and season ticket holder for 10 years. You know.
Yeah.
you pour money into a team, you get
Invested.
get connected. So
I mean, that's what we actually grew up with because we grew up in Colorado Springs.
you did. You're the opposite.
Yeah. we went from the Avs to the Blues.
Right.
I remember growing up with Patrick Wass, Joe Sakic, Adam Foote,
Peter Forsberg.
Forsberg,
your
your
boy.
boy.
Best, maybe the best.
That's what we grew up, and that was that team. Whew.
Well, look, this year maybe the Avs and the Blues are the best two teams in the
Maybe.
West.
Avs got a lot of young talent.
They do have a lot of young
They
talent.
do. They
They're
do.
kind of the anti-Blues.
They're
fast. They're fast.
They're
yeah.
fast, young, active.
you know,
Blues
they,
are
They don't have
old.
a good goaltender though.
Blues
Yeah.
are like the Steelers of hockey.
Scott, you played hockey, right? You actually played.
Oh yeah.
I played hockey and I played roller hockey
Yeah.
That's awesome.
in my 20s.
I remember me and Ryan, we played one season and I was a pussy and I was afraid of the puck and hitting and I just never played again. It's one of my biggest regrets. I really wish I would have stuck with hockey. Yeah,
It's
hockey's
so
awesome.
It's everything's moving at all times. That's why it's so fun.
Right.
It's like you never a dull moment because you're skating. You
Yeah,
know?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
And
can,
it's all about hustle. It's like
That's-
if you out hustle somebody, you're gonna beat them to the puck.
that's awesome.
You're gonna be okay. So it's fun. There's always something going on.
That's
Plus,
awesome.
it's very frustrating and it's easy to get in fights. So
Well, and with
first hockey game I was ever in, I got in a fight.
Wait, were you a big
I was
fighter?
behind the net and the puck got lodged in the net, and I was like trying to get the puck out of the net. And the guy came over, freaking started swinging on me. I'm like, what am I doing? I'm trying to get the puck out of the net.
Were you the big enforcer on the team? Were you the enforcer?
I was a forward. I guess. So. I was more the guy that come in when the puck was loose in front of the net and try to slam it off. I was that guy.
That's fun. That's the guy I want to be.
Brower. I was Brower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brown, good player.
Yeah.
Good player.
I would pick up the loose change in front and stuff went on.
Yeah.
Steiner
Steiner, but that's Brower. That's Brower to a T.
to a T.
He's always in the right place, right time.
Yeah.
Where kind of knows where the puck is going to
Yeah.
bounce, and
He's
he's a finisher.
He played for the Avs and the Blues, right?
Terrible skater. But always the right time.
He's been on a lot of teams though. He was great for the Blues.
He was. He
Great
filled
for the
his
Blues.
role. He filled his role for the Blues.
Yep.
So yeah, we got. I really don't know how it's all going to work because they come back and they play this year, and it's going to go till September, and then I don't know what they do about next year.
No.
Right.
Do they start in January, or they go right from
That's a good
like
point.
this year
Actually,
and go off 3 weeks, and it's
No rest season.
I don't know what's going on.
that's a good point.
I will say,
not a lot of people are talking about that.
I'm glad it's back, but there's also a kind of just, I guess, what side of me? Probably a bad side, but the Blackhawks don't deserve to be in the playoffs. I'm sorry. They suck. There's a lot of teams that don't deserve to be in this playoff bracket, and if they beat the Blues, or if anybody that was fucking below 500
right.
ends up getting to the final, I'm just like, this is dumb.
That's where the NBA did it right.
Yes. Like
The
NHL
NBA
literally
cut off
everybody in.
The 14 worst teams.
That's what NHL should do.
That's what they
I
should do.
don't like their format for coming back for playoffs.
I agree. They're just trying to make it more exciting.
Agreed.
Yeah.
And at some point, you got to do that for TV deals and for entertainment.
But it hurts people like the Blues.
It hurts good teams.
Right.
Well, not necessarily.
Hopefully it won't.
Not necessarily. If they win out, then they'll be fine.
That's true.
Because they are bad. They were fucking bad teams in regular season. They're probably going to be just as bad, hopefully, during playoffs. But it just feels, I guess, yeah, unless it gets to that point, it's just gaming. You're right. Unless it gets to the point where Blackhawks or a shitty team makes the final. Other than that, yeah, you're right. Let's just fucking play ball. Let's just play some hockey.
Hopefully it doesn't. But, it's all about goaltending, so it could happen. Hopefully it doesn't.
That's true. That's true.
Spinners.
So even with the new sport starting, what kind of saved us was horse racing.
Horse racing was
Yes.
That was like our family's go-to thing every Saturday.
big. Huge.
Let's spend, a good amount of money on some horses, watch the races as a team, and see how we do. And Scott, we used your account So
we dumped it. We dumped it.
Shouts.
Me and my brother did it a couple weeks, then you guys got involved, and then you got hooked because we just killed it.
We did. There were like 1 or 2 weekends where we just hit a couple boxes.
So for the viewers, the box. So horse racing, win is the first horse. It has to be just one horse to win. Place is the horse can get second or first or second. Show is it can get first, second, or third.
But you pick 3 horses though.
But the box. So Ryan's the box king. Ryan picks in any order though. It can be any order, not 1, 2, 3 exactly. Yeah, but the box king.
The box.
Ryan
Box king.
Ryan
picked
picked
4.
Ryan's picked very, very well who gets top 3 as the box.
Yep.
And that payout is a lot higher.
So my strategy is picking the favorite,
Yep.
the second favorite, and then someone that is around the 4 to 5th range. I've done that every single time, every box.
That's smart. That's smart.
So I've got lucky.
And it
This works.
pays better.
It does. Oh yeah.
So it's definitely brought us together, and it's been a lot of fun over the last month or 2 of playing every Saturday. And it's exciting, It's exciting too.
Yeah.
Watching those horses run around. But I gotta tell you, I got a funny story. So you guys sent me your picks last week, and I'm looking at Ryan's picks, and Ryan's been hot, so I can't say anything. In one race, he had 3 different horses to win. It's like, well, Ryan, you're gonna win. You gotta have the horses in the field on the win.
I may have had a few beers, Scott.
So it's like, dude, we're not gonna win any money even if we do win.
That's right.
Ryan got drunk on his own confidence, bro.
That's right. Drunk on power.
He drank the Kool-Aid.
But I didn't want to say anything because he's been winning everything.
Dude, Ryan's
That's
been
my bad.
winning. We've been getting a couple places or wins with the big bucks. You're right. The big bucks come from the boxes.
It's the box. It's the box. And another strategy too. So when I pick the boxes lately, I pick races where there are a lot of scratches. So when there's a lot of scratches, you have
there's that many horses.
You have fewer horses to choose from, and there's
true.
a few more horses that really separate themselves from the others. So just a strategy.
That's a good strat. And we also do for the viewer. We do the Churchill Downs track. Is usually the track we go on. It's the premier track. Yeah.
And I know you just said this, Scott, too, but I mean, horse racing, it's really exciting. It kind of reminds me of hockey a little bit, like constant action. Like that, the last 20, 30 seconds, I mean, you kind of get the butterflies and you're like, holy crap, this is really cool.
Yeah.
Where you don't get that really in baseball or football or basketball, but it's just, you're paying attention literally the whole time. It's so cool.
Yeah, when they come out of the gate for that 2 minutes they get around the track, it's something.
That's true.
Especially we've had a couple that the horses have been in DFL, dead fucking last, halfway around the track, and then all of a sudden they kick it in gear and they wind up winning.
How awesome is that?
That's a good feeling.
That's all. Yep. So, Scott, have you ever thought about partnering, buying a horse, or if you're interested in that or at all?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get the old man in, but he ain't gonna spend.
Bro, the old man hasn't left the house and not even with Corona, bro.
Dude.
He hasn't left the house in 10 years, bro.
He was practicing quarantine 3 years before.
Man.
No, I definitely want to get into a horse. There was a Lockheed Martin employee that got into a horse with 30 people, like 10, 15 years ago, and they all paid like $5,000, and the horse won the Derby, Kentucky Derby. So,
whoa!
Yeah, I forget the name of the horse. It was like Big Brown or something.
Secretariat.
So is this like a retirement thing, you think?
I don't know. It was just like a group of people. They just all threw in $5,000.
Oh, I meant for you.
Oh, for me, yeah. I think so. I just want to show up, even if it's this big old mule that doesn't run very well. At least they're showing up to the track.
Yeah.
Kentucky Derby track and having a horse in the race and walking up and down the stalls and
I'm
like,
in.
There's something to that. There's something to that.
Honestly, I bet, dude, if you were all in on it, I could see Dad throwing in a bit. I really could, because he's really into it too, and it's
well,
just
let's start it right here. Us four.
yeah.
Then we'll throw in.
You got to do some legit research.
I am in.
Yeah, and even if even like I said, it doesn't have to be a horse to win the Kentucky Derby or the Triple Crown. Even a horse that just is in race 2 or 4.
Right.
Yeah.
No, exactly.
So, but I'm gonna do some research.
That's so cool. That is so cool.
You give me all the money, I'll go figure out.
You gotta wait a couple years for that, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be a couple years.
Super cool.
So MLB, we're gonna have MLB this year. It looks like not.
They're late in the ball game. They're late in the ball game.
I'll say if they strike or if there isn't a season, it's gonna take years if they ever come back. It's gonna take years to come back.
Really?
Years, dude. People are feeding for sports.
Here's what I think. They're kind of in trouble because they've been spoiled. They got all these high salaries.
Yeah.
They people are coming to the park because they love baseball in the summer. But it's losing its sting. It's not the national pastime anymore. That's
It's
football.
not.
If golf's got a lot more viewers now. I think baseball has lost a lot of fans to soccer, to European soccer.
Well, we can talk about that too.
If soccer was through the summer, baseball would be in trouble, I think.
So that really hurts them that they haven't found a deal yet, and
Well,
they're behind the 8 ball. They don't have a plan approved, and they're still proposing plans.
Well, Scott's right. So it's not even that. They're the only sport that really is in the summer. The coronavirus made everything difficult for it, but they're not being played in the summer anymore. And that's like the only sport in the summer is baseball.
That's a good point.
That's why I think if they can't figure out a deal, baseball might be on its last leg. Which
I think one of these other sports is going to move to summer. If EPL and Champions League and all that move to summer,
baseball's over.
Trouble,
I think so as well.
I think
so as well.
Not over, but it's just not possible.
It's gonna be hard. Well, that's because baseball owned the summer market.
Yeah,
true, they did, but I wouldn't say it's over. Like they're never gonna play again.
They'll still be.
They're gonna be the MLS soccer.
Yeah. MLS needs to make a move too, because I watch Premier League. I don't really watch much MLS.
No, I don't either. MLS just ain't the same.
It's not.
No.
So once you watch an MLS game and you watch a Chelsea-Liverpool game, it's completely different.
But they've made huge strides though.
Oh, I got real quick. The always 10-second quick Liverpool update. Fucking Chelsea got. Did you hear that? Chelsea got Timo Werner.
What does that mean?
I did not hear that.
Chelsea got a really, really, really good player from RB Leipzig. Timo Werner. He's a striker. Liverpool. He was going to go to Liverpool.
He's a scorer.
We were going to give him 60 million euro. Dude, it's honestly like it's huge. Like it's a big miss.
So for the fans,
Liverpool fucked up. This guy's a stud. We were supposed to get him, and Liverpool backed out at the last minute, and then he went to Chelsea.
For the fans, though, just to provide some context, Matthew, everyone knows, huge Liverpool fan, but our uncle Scott, huge Chelsea fan.
Chelsea Blues.
Huge Chelsea fan,
dude.
Chelsea stolen from you.
It was a Highway 1855 gold robbery.
But you guys don't need a striker.
Nice. Yeah, you don't need a striker. That's why
you got your top 3. You got Firmino, Mane, and your boy Salah.
Yeah.
Dude,
Chelsea's front three looks. They bought Ziyech. They just got Werner. Dude, Chelsea's looking good. They're looking really good. And young. And Tammy Abraham.
Watch out, dude. Liverpool's going down.
Enjoy it this year.
I'm a bandwagon Premier League fan. Go Chelsea next year.
Yes, come on over.
Yeah, I have a Chelsea shirt in my closet.
You do?
But I have a Liverpool
jersey. You
jersey.
do? I got it for you.
Yeah, you did. Yeah. I wear it. It's one of my favorite shirts.
You've actually been over the pond.
I have been over the Well, I haven't been to an EPL game. I got to do that. You guys went to Nashville.
Yeah, we went
Yeah, we did.
to Man City, Tottenham, down in Nashville.
Tottenham got rocked.
It was nasty.
4-0.
Man City twerked them.
That's when City was good.
Yeah, that's when City was. They got 100 points that year. But all right, so 10-second, the classic 10-second, 5-minute actual EPL update.
Yeah.
But I want to say that Chelsea got a really good signing. Really good
I gotta
signing.
go check that out. They haven't been playing, so I haven't been.
Yeah.
But they're coming back next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday. Yep.
So, have you been back in office, Scott, or are you still working remotely?
So, I'm mostly remote. I had to go back in the office a couple days not this week, but last week. But I'm getting used to the home office.
Yeah? You like it?
I hated it the first month, and now I like it because when I went in, it's like you gotta get ready, you gotta shower, you gotta dress, you gotta eat.
That's true. You waste like an hour.
All your computer stuff packed up into the car, and then you gotta drive in whatever your commute is, and it's like
it takes a while.
You realize, I waste like an hour to hour and a half a day just
easily
getting ready. That's true. That is so true.
You lose 2 hours a day easily just on prep and commute.
Yeah, so the company now, because it's been so successful, the company's now looking at initiatives to work from home.
Nice.
Likewise. It's more productive. It's wound up being more productive.
Yes.
Isn't that
downstairs? Yep. You walk downstairs in your skivvies and you start checking email and start working. And
That's right.
You just keep going.
It's less distraction too. I mean, I love the camaraderie when you're with a lot of people, but I get a lot more work done at home. It's just
that's what I've been hearing.
That's what it is.
I'm a lowly bartender, but I've been hearing from people that work in the corporate culture. They're like, they thought when this happened, productivity would be a little lower, but almost everybody I've talked to, their corporation or their business is like, productivity's almost been more. Yeah. They said it's been productivity. We've gotten more done.
And because of that, I bet you it's just going to change the workforce a little bit.
Yeah,
I bet you there's going to be a portion of the week or a portion of every couple weeks, whatever, it's going to be spent from home. And then some's going to be spent at the office.
A little flex option.
So what you need to do, Matthew, is you're the bartender. You grab a beer or to make a cocktail. You send it over on an Uber, and then they get it.
Yes. New business.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
So many Hey Brother options coming up.
The Hey Brother Uber.
The Hey Brother bartender.
Right. Yes. The Hey Brother bartender.
That's one thing that will never go out of business is booze. Ever.
That's true.
No. Booze and lipstick.
Booze and lipstick. That's goddamn right. That's goddamn right.
That's funny.
Yeah. So, what'd you guys learn throughout this quarantine deal?
For me, at least, it was kind of what we were saying, is humans are very, very adaptable. Like you were saying, the first month was like, and even first month for me, I was like, I don't know how much longer I can fucking go. But then it gets normal and you become accustomed to it and you create your own, your own habits and your new routines.
Niche.
Yes. So you create a niche that makes sense to you.
Right.
At first that sounded so alien. What I do now, or what I did 2 months into quarantine, that would never happen. That's so alien. I could never do that. But then it happened and you adapt to it.
Right.
And I think that happened to a lot of people is like, how am I going to do this? This is so much of a struggle. How can I get to this point?
Right.
And people just, once the tough get going, the people get going.
Right.
Figure it out.
Yeah. You start figuring it out.
It's well said. I really like that.
Yep. That's good.
What about you, Scott?
You know what I learned?
Yep.
I learned how fast you can gain 15 pounds. I'm sure glad this camera's
neck up. Yeah. That's very similar, actually. I learned, I already kind of knew this, but it kind of amplified times 10. How much exercising and going to the gym is just part of my lifestyle.
Yeah.
Like, it just really kind of level sets. There's a few things that kind of you have every single day that are part of a routine. And when you take one or two of those away, it really affects you. And going to the gym was one of those.
Yep.
And I miss it so much.
That was the biggest thing. It was like creating a new routine is like, how do I change my old habits into new habits?
Yep.
It was very difficult.
Yes.
Yes.
Start running outside with lawns and shit.
That's some
Pushing
zingers.
cars and. But they opened the gyms back up here today. Actually, my gym opened today.
Last week here.
I think
for Illinois, Missouri
was last week.
Missouri's Monday.
Illinois, they're opening up, but they tax you 50%.
Yes, that's why I moved to Missouri.
Yes. Oh, I'm ready to lift some weights, sir. That's gonna be an extra 15.
Exactly.
For every
That's so true though.
for every 5-pound increase,
Illinois,
another
man.
50 cents.
Illinois taxes are just.
Oh, you weigh more since you were out. Oh, that's going to cost you.
Oh, you're 210. Oh, my friend.
Yeah.
Yep, that's Illinois. So, but we're coming out. So
That's true.
we learned, we learned, and
Right.
Well, I think that's the big thing, and I hope is we learned a sense of community and a sense of discipline where this stuff doesn't normally happen maybe in human history, but not in this kind of constrained period.
Right.
Where we hear about plagues and pandemics, but it was like 1,000 years ago. This happened to us.
Mm-hmm.
And it's up to us to react to it and react to it positively.
Right.
Yep.
And I think
I think we had to shut down because we didn't know what we're dealing with.
Yeah.
We shut
Agreed.
down.
Agreed.
Yep.
When we found out what we're dealing with,
Right.
we have to come back open.
Right.
The economy's we gotta get things back moving, or we're gonna do more damage than the actual virus did. So.
Yep.
Yeah. That's what I think it taught us. The thing with me, I think it taught us a lot of lessons that we wouldn't have learned otherwise.
True.
I think what you guys were saying, it changed how maybe businesses will act. Hey, maybe we can do 3 weeks or 3 days in the office, 2 days out.
Right.
To hopefully help families out, help people out. I think it's gonna be a benefit. I think it's gonna be a benefit.
Spire's doing that.
I really
They're
do
really
think it's
thinking about restructuring how people or where people work. Honestly, because
I think it's
see
gonna
how
help more than
productive
it hurt.
people are.
I really do.
Yep.
Companies like Apple say they're not sending people back. So
Yep.
Wow.
we're gonna keep them at home. It's good.
Yep. So,
You know, it's just a matter of time before we get the journey. I mean, we're Modesitt, right?
That's what I was just about to do.
the next.
I was
That's next.
just about to do. Man, we're always connected.
I'm surprised it took.
Dude, for our fans, if you already haven't noticed, which you definitely have, Scott and Matthew are so similar in personality.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're close.
No, you guys are.
I've learned a lot of beneficial and things I learned from Scott. I will always keep with me, and they'll always be there. That's a little sappy. That's a little sad, but Scott's been a very, very positive life force on who I am as a person.
You guys are similar.
That's great. I'm glad. I'm very happy that's happened. You know, my first name is Matthew, so
Yeah.
Matthew's. You know, it's just meant to be that
There you go.
we're connected.
All
so.
Matthews are great. All right, bro.
Hey, bro.
Hey, bro.
You want to do a little seggy?
Yeah, what's the say?
All right, Scott's right. It's time. Let's do a little dubs and sometimes how.
All right.
So for this one, you guys know the drill: the who, what, when, where, why, sometimes how of the world. You have the questions. We have the answers.
I like this first one.
And this one's big.
And this is debatable too. It's not a clear-cut answer.
And I want to hear your guys' viewership or your feedback as well.
Okay.
But I have a very strong feeling on this one.
Mm-hmm.
What is the best Journey song?
Faithfully.
Oh.
Yep.
I can't give you one song because if you're talking the best Journey song that the public would think, it has to be "Don't Stop Believing."
Yeah,
that's true.
Its popularity, its meaning, its outreach.
Right.
As far as the best Journey song to the world, it would be "Don't Stop Believing." The best Journey song to me is either "Mother, Father" or "Still They Ride." Only because of what they mean to me.
I love both.
Still They Ride.
Those are my 3 and 4, actually.
3 and 4.
Yeah,
So,
Mother, Father's
that's my
3. Still They Ride's 4. Those are 2 great ones.
What's your best, Ryan?
Faithfully, and then Patiently second.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Yeah, those are
That's
my
a good
those
one.
are my top. Those are my.
Fire this up.
Yeah, where's that karaoke machine?
Yeah, let's buzz this out.
Let's rip it
Still
up.
downstairs.
Yeah.
I should have brought that up.
Yeah,
Actually, we can talk about that really quick before in this Journey segment.
yeah.
Ryan used to live with Uncle Scott.
Yeah. So
Oh man.
my sophomore year of college internship, I had an internship at GOI. And I stayed at my uncle's apartment downtown Denver, and we were getting guitar lessons. We bought guitars at this guitar shop one day, and on a whim, Scott buys this karaoke machine. And every single weekend, we used to stumble home and just rip on that karaoke machine. And it was Sister Christian or Journey or
Sister Christian. Oh my God.
Eminem or Cranberries. It was just
That
that
cranberries, bro.
so many memories with that karaoke machine. It was unreal,
So many memories, but I gotta tell you, Ryan, that was the best summer of my life.
dude.
That was so much fun.
Yeah, dude, it was mine too.
That was awesome.
It was mine too.
That was great.
It was just unreal, absolutely unreal.
But you guys have me back. I'll have the karaoke machine ready.
Dude, if you still have it, we're coming
I
down
still
there in
have it.
July.
It's there.
We're coming down there in July, and
Yes.
yeah, we're gonna rip it.
Okay.
Live Hey Brother content.
We'll do it live. Hey brother, hey uncle. Right?
Yes.
Yes.
Let's do it live.
And people are gonna have to pay for that too. We gotta start making money on this.
Yeah. Yeah, $20 pay-per-view. Yeah, $20 pay-per-view.
Dude, Scott plays guitar.
Just don't do it in Illinois or they'll tax us.
Yeah, it's so good.
Oh, man.
Wait, what's your favorite?
For me, it's Escape.
That's Dad's favorite too.
Or
There we go.
That's a-
Escape.
that's a good
It has everything. Escape has the lyrics, the guitar solo, the drum solo. It has everything built into a song.
It's a good song.
The lyrics are so good too, and that's why I think "Still They Ride" I think is my second. Is because the lyrics on "Still They Ride," man,
They hit.
they hit, man. If you,
They do.
they
You're
hit.
from a small town in the Midwest.
It's the best song. Yeah, dude, it's the best song.
Yeah.
So I think it's Escape, Still They Ride, and then Faithfully is 3. Faithfully is just one of the all-time, just well-written songs.
Yeah.
It is. You're right about that.
So,
Well said.
question.
Yeah.
Most underrated Journey song.
Ooh. I would say Escape. But we've never really talked about Lovin', Touchin', Squeezin'. I know Dad hates that song.
No, I don't know. It's popular, but I don't know. I don't like. Yeah, no.
Okay, underrated. Mother, Father. I mean, the thing is, the songs we said were underrated.
Yeah. I think all of those Patiently's got to be up there.
Patiently
Yeah.
is up there, man.
Yep.
I'm
That
trying to
was
learn that
before
on.
Journey was big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
Too late. Also, I got to throw that one in there.
I like. That's a good one.
That is
That's
such
a good one. Stone in Love, I don't think is unpopular, but Stone in Love, if you have a beer in your hand and it's like 2 o'clock on a Saturday, nice out, Stone in Love is a great song.
I want to be in a boat.
Yes. You get me on a body of water.
A beer in a boat.
Yeah. And I'm
Why
stoned.
wait till 2 p.m.? Why wait till 2 p.m.?
Yeah.
Yes.
And I'm Stone in Love at that point. It's great.
When you're at Lake of the Ozarks, it can be 7 a.m.
Bro.
It usually is.
Bro. Lake of the Ozarks, dude. I'll tell you a story about the Lake of the Ozarks.
Yeah, I got one.
You know Uncle Rick?
Yeah. Same story.
So on our mom's side, Uncle Rick, he had a white t-shirt, jumped into the Lake of the Ozarks.
Same story.
We were out there swimming a little bit. He came out. That t-shirt was dark brown.
You're kidding me.
Dude,
Bro, that's how dirty the lake is.
That lake is gross.
Bro, Uncle Rick jumped in.
That is sickening.
Dude,
Huh?
Uncle Rick jumped in. He came out and it was brown.
Bro,
I'm never gonna jump in that lake.
Bro, whenever, with this, we're never getting a sponsor from Lake of the Ozarks.
Yeah.
Yeah, forget about the bars at Lake of Ozarks. Current river at least flows, so it can't be brown.
No, yeah, it's a clean
The
lake.
river's good.
Lake of the Ozarks is man-made, so it is so dirty.
That's
Matthew's right. He jumped in with a white T-shirt and came out, and it was completely brown. It was really gross.
City sewage.
Yep.
Yeah. That's the thing. Like, whenever we go to Colorado, I'm like, this is the cleanest thing I've ever seen.
We'll get to that.
Yeah,
We'll get to
good
that.
water. We got clear water.
We're gonna get to Colorado because
Okay, yeah, it's on the screen. It's on the screen.
I love that state. But who has the best Hulk Hogan impression?
Of us three?
I can't. I'm terrible at impressions.
Oh, Ryan, go first.
Hello there, brother. Not bad.
Wasn't the best I've
All right,
ever
fine.
heard.
Let's see what you got. What do you got?
Let me tell you something, brother.
All right, that's what
I got 36-inch pythons, and I'm ready
that's
to
pretty.
duo
That's pretty good.
Uncle Scott.
That is good. I can
That's
take. I can.
It sounds more like I try to do it, but it sounds more like Macho Man Randy Savage.
Yeah, there can be a mix there. Macho Man's a classic too.
He is.
All right. Let me get my game.
Yeah.
face on.
Yeah, let's
see
hear
what
it.
you got. Let's see what you got.
Well, let me tell you, Mean Gene. When I get these 26 inch pythons around your neck, you're gonna be in a world of hurt, brother.
That blew you out.
Holy shit, that's so good.
That is so good. I thought you were good at impressions.
That's Hulk Hogan, baby. Yeah.
Brother.
Yeah.
You know what?
Let me, hey, brother, that's Hulk Hogan. That's the Hulkamania.
Did you see Andre the Giant?
This man, 7'2", pure Colorado muscle.
That's pretty good.
That is so good. You know, you guys can do a good impression of Hulk Hogan, but I can.
Oh, Scott's. Dude,
But-
Scott's is good.
But
Scott's is good.
I can wrestle like
Mine's more like Macho Man. Whoa.
I'll wrestle you like Hulk Hogan right now.
Ryan.
I'm just kidding.
I'll give you a trivia right now, just ad hoc trivia.
Yeah, no.
What was Hulk Hogan's character name in Rocky 3 when he fought the charity?
Oh,
good.
shit.
I don't know.
Oh my god.
Thunder Lips.
I haven't- Luster Lips?
Thunder Lips.
Oh, that's a great trivia. I forgot he was in Rocky 3
I didn't watch Rocky.
with Clubber Lang.
I've watched 1, 4, 5, and 6.
4 is the best in my mind.
You gotta get y'all Clubber Lang. I pity the fool.
Mr. T. It's funny.
You gotta watch that.
Dude, speaking of Hulk Hogan, his fucking arms back in the day,
They were bigger than my legs.
dude, he had me on roids. He had to.
Unreal.
All of them were.
Yeah, they all were. They all were. Now they actually test really well from what I've heard. But back in the day, they all did roids.
Like, those guys
I
were.
wonder if The Rock was on roids.
He has to be, dude.
That's a good question.
I'm telling you, you do not get that, at least in my mind, you do not get that big without some kind of supplement. I really don't think you get that big.
Yeah, I think you can.
But they got a lot of legal stuff now. You know, the
Right.
creatine and all
Yeah.
that stuff. But I don't know. Back in the day, they didn't have that. It was needle, shoot a needle in your ass full of steroids.
Actually, Scott, so you were a big lifter at one point. What was your max on like bench and squat?
My bench max was, I think the most I ever did in bench was 335.
Damn.
Most I ever did in squat was, man, I did a lot of squat. I did 525.
What the fuck?
Whoa.
Yeah, I had 4 plates and a 25, I think. That's
Wow.
squat.
Holy crap. That's a lot.
Yeah.
What?
And for the viewers, by the way,
College.
Dude.
I was majorly into it.
Wow.
Scott, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That is big boy
Yeah.
weight.
Yeah, it was. That was big back then. Ask the old man.
No, yeah, they've told us about it. You were a semi bodybuilder back in the day.
Yeah. I got into a bodybuilding show.
Dang.
Do we got video?
The most nervous thing. I got a picture somewhere. I have to look it up. Talk about the most nervous thing ever, getting up there in a bodybuilding show. Muscles.
Hey, you need to show
And then
Matthew.
you're like, you do a couple of poses. You're like, is anybody looking at me, or am I just?
Am I just showing off?
Hey, you need to show Matthew a few pointers here because
Fuck
he's
you.
a little weak right now.
Is he turning into that Aquaman commercial where he peels his arms and chest?
Yes.
Easy. I will say during quarantine, I've done a lot of running and biking. Is what I've been doing.
That's good. That's good.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So I've been trying to at least stay in shape.
Are you thinking about some sort of thon?
Yeah. So did we talk about it on the last pod? So I'm trying to do a duathlon by August.
What is
I
that?
want to do. So there's different duathlons. There's the usual duathlons, a run, bike, run. But I think that might be too much for me. I want to do a bike, run, bike. So I want to bike like 8 miles, run 4, and then bike another 8 is my goal.
That's awesome.
Is my goal. And I'm close. I actually,
But-
the other day I got pretty close.
You need to find a race.
An official race.
Yeah, right. I mean, and you got to find when it is,
And do it.
right.
So that's the goal, is to do a duathlon.
That's awesome. That's cool.
Well, that's fantastic. You got to have goals like that.
You do.
Otherwise,
100%.
I
you'll
agree.
just blow it off. There'll be something better to do if you don't have a goal.
Yep.
That's what it's interesting with that too, actually. This is a 100% tangent off the script.
All good.
But there is something to say, I think, about human nature and having goals. It really, really helps. Even if you're like,
Yep.
you're in a rut, you're having a hard time. If you just even set a little goal,
Yep.
like let's run a mile today. If you set that goal and then run a mile, you will feel great.
Yeah.
You will feel great.
Yep.
You will.
Yep.
Because you set out a goal and you finish it. The goals are everything.
I love it.
It is.
Scott's right. The goals are everything.
Yep. All right. So who won the Hogan deal? I think I won the Hogan deal.
You definitely won the Hogan deal, and that is a feat because Matthew's really good at impressions.
He did a good one.
He did a good one.
Mine is, I'm so...
Wait. What about mine? What?
Let me tell you
I don't
something,
wanna say
bro.
it.
Let me tell you something, brother.
That's good. That's better.
Yeah, you gotta feel it.
You do. You gotta feel that Hogan energy.
It's all in the diaphragm.
It is. It's all right
Let
here.
me tell you something about brother.
Next time we're gonna do Macho Man.
Macho Man's my... I think
Hey. July on the karaoke machine.
So I live with
We'll do
we're gonna
Macho Man.
Who's your favorite wrestler back in the WWE
Oh,
like
Macho
F
Man.
days? Macho?
Without a doubt. Yeah, Macho Man was my favorite.
That's awesome.
And we're here in WrestleMania.
You guys are ridiculous.
So
So-
I'm gonna save that until we have the live one.
Yeah, I like it. So Modesitt Cup.
Yeah, where we're gonna do the Monster Cup this year,
So
bro.
wait, fans for the Modesitt Cup.
Yes, go ahead.
In the past, every single year, we used to hold this like Ryder Cup / Modesitt Cup event where me and Matthew would take on Scott, our uncle, and my dad.
Mhm.
And we haven't done it the past couple years, but we got to get that tradition back going.
Well, you're being gracious because what you didn't say was me and the old man haven't won one yet. But now that you guys are getting older and other things are priorities, now's when we're gonna get you.
That's right. Matthew sucks.
Let me do a
St.
little
Andrews.
driver.
Let's do a little
Well,
St.
if
Andrews.
you guys are here in July,
Yeah.
the old man will come out.
Let's do a little Airhead fossil trace action or something.
We'll definitely do that. We just gotta have the fourth. But if we don't do it this year, next year Missouri Bluffs, baby.
That's the
Love
course.
that course.
That's the course.
Love that course.
Yeah.
And you like the Fox Creek or what was it called?
Fox Run.
No.
Six
No.
Flags?
What Fox was it? Fox
No,
Run?
Bear Run. Bear Run. Bear Run.
At Six Flags, over by Six Flags?
Yeah, Bear Run.
Bear Run?
Or Bear
Creek?
Bear Creek. Bear Creek.
Okay.
Was the course we did that one Modesitt Open.
Oh, you're right. It was Bear Creek.
It was Bear Creek, and me and Ryan actually, we torqued that course.
But you torqued us on Missouri Bluffs.
Yeah, we did.
I think I lost freaking 50
The wild card is Matthew, because if Matthew comes in and plays well,
shows up at these things, man.
Matthew shows up because you have the long ball and you have decent short game. If you come into play, it's over.
It's
we
if
had
I
ropes that one year in that shitty course in Illinois. running one in a $5 billion shot, chip all in from nowhere.
Oh, I remember that.
And then that was basically the beginning of the end.
Actually, what I remember from our golfing history, do you remember the member guest back in the day?
Oh yeah, those were awesome.
That
was so much fun.
For the viewers, it's Sunset Hills. Back in the day, our family was members to Sunset Hills golf course and pool or whatever. But they had an event every year where it was a member invited a guest. And the old man would have Uncle Scott on as guests. And me and Ryan would like kind of caddy. This is when we were kind of middle school-ish. And it was like the best event of the year. It was so fun to watch.
Awesome. That was so good. When we got into the playoffs that one year, you guys were going with us. That was so fun.
That was so awesome. And I remember distinctively too, Scott, you were wearing black pants and a red shirt. And you look like Tiger Woods. I just remember as a kid, I want to be like this guy.
Yes.
Like I gotta be like this guy. I gotta be a member guest and just kill it like he's doing it right now.
Oh, that's classic. That's precious. Until I missed that 5-foot putt.
Was that on 18?
I'll never forget. We were on the second playoff hole, and then I told Greg to take a look at this putt for me. It was because he knows the course, and he goes, "Yeah, it's about a 5-footer." Well, I know that. I mean, what's he gonna do?
Thanks, dude.
So then I blew it by about 10 feet, and that was it.
Damn.
So
who was it? That were you guys playing against the Wolfords?
No, I think it was. So when you get into
the dentist, he was playing against the dentist, right?
No. When you get in the playoff, the whole playoff, you get like 10 teams from one person from each flight make the finals, and they were in the finals. And I guess it came down to hole 18 for you guys or something like that.
Yeah, you go back to 10 or whatever, and then you start playing holes until everybody drops off. So
Gotcha.
Anyway, it was a great time. It was a great time. But the Modesitt Cup, if we can somehow pull one together this year, if we don't next year, next summer it'll be there in Missouri.
We got to do that.
We have to. It's been so long.
And member guests too. I'm thinking of joining the club, actually.
All right, next one. When is the best time? Because I have struggled with this one. When is the best time to put dough down, money down, chips down during craps?
Oh, I got the answer.
I never know how to play craps.
No, I know the answer. Wherever Scott puts money, that's where you put money. That'll win.
Because I think you put money down when your mom Suzanne shows up and she gets the dice and rolls the dice. She's got lady luck.
She does? I didn't know this.
She made us a lot of money at the Venetian that one
Venetian,
night.
Yeah.
Her and Cam rolling.
Really?
No, the best time. You can't just throw it all down at the start when someone starts to roll because you don't know what kind of roller they are.
That's true.
So you got to wait. So so you play a point, they roll. If the person hits the point, then you up it a little bit, and you don't up it when they roll the first point. You up it when they start not crapping out, and you can play a come bet. That's when you start putting money on.
Got it.
Okay.
On the come bets.
So you got to play a hot table.
You got to play a hot table. Wait till you know the table's hot, and then start putting more money on.
Because I've always ever played like the pass line, and that's all I've ever really done.
The pass line. Don't put a bunch of money on the pass line.
Yeah, no, you're wuss.
Keep that there. That's playing the point, and then you play the combats, and then you put a bunch of money on the combats. Then you're
I'm gonna go back right what I said in the beginning. You put your money where Scott puts it.
You're fine.
Vegas, yeah, baby, we're going to Vegas,
dude. Colorado karaoke machine. It's gonna be the best week ever in Colorado ever.
We did well. Hey, we got a casino up the hill here we'll go to.
Yeah.
Down in
So
Black Hawk. Well, there's Cripple Creek, but there's Black Hawk too.
let's do it. Savannah really wants to go in July, and I could make it work.
Okay.
I can too.
So if you
Let's make it live. Let's do it live.
and get Kyle's ass down there too.
Yeah, let's get Kyle's ass down there.
Oh, he'll do it. He'll do it.
That'd be fun.
He'll do whatever we tell him to do.
Kyle? Oh, Kyle. So, along with the casino and golf, why is Colorado such a great state?
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
I got to take that.
Yeah.
You got the mountains. So the beauty of the mountains, the view, the fun you can have in the mountains. So you can ski, you can golf.
That's awesome.
With altitude changes, elevation changes. You can hike, you can bike. So you got lots of activity.
Right.
Of course, the view. But to me, it's like it is the clearness. You know, when it's sunny here, it's like sparkling sunny. It's like it's beautiful. You know, it's just it's clean. The clean water, the clean air, all of those things. It makes it special.
That's awesome. I couldn't agree more.
What about the cornfields, bro?
That's
the overcast skies in the
that's
cornfield.
that's Eastern Colorado.
Yeah.
Or maybe not corn, but Eastern Colorado is pretty flat. But when you get
Kansas,
dude, all
We
Kansas,
don't talk about that state.
all Kansas is Kansas. You know, it needs to stay like that though, because it's all farmland. It's feeding everybody.
True.
Not to be mean, but
well,
dude.
the only good thing about Kansas is flying over it.
Dude, the drive from St. Louis to Denver is
The worst.
It's brutal, dude.
It's rough.
brutal.
It's rough. It is rough, but worth it.
Oof.
It's worth it. When you get to Denver and you talk about all the things Scott just said,
It's awesome.
and you didn't even talk about downtown. Like,
yeah, dude,
just,
that's
Yeah,
the whole the Boulder and all the little kind of sub areas around Denver, and then Denver itself. It's just
it's amazing.
The cool thing with Denver is it's got a lot of small neighborhoods that are like classic neighborhoods. So
right.
And they got a downtown area that's vibrant, energetic, and it's got just a special feeling to it. It's got an energy.
It does.
Energy and a excitement that you just feel when you're there. You know, it kind of lifts you off the ground.
And I felt that.
That's a great description of Denver.
And I felt that when I was down there, and it was just unreal.
It is. It's a different feeling than you get from any other city I've been to.
Yep.
From New York, LA, Nashville, Austin. It's just it feels like it lifts you up and you're just floating down there, man.
And that's the reason why it's so damn expensive.
Yeah.
Down there now.
We've had so many people moving here. In the last 5 to 10 years, we've grown so much.
Yeah.
So it has lost a little bit of its charm because you got so
of all
many
the
people in a
people.
small space.
Unfortunately.
But it's still special.
Yeah,
So,
it is. Yep. It's where I want to move. It's where me and my girlfriend want to move. We want to move to Colorado in the few years. Honestly, we want to live in St. Louis for a few years, and then we're going we're going.
Yeah, let me tell you something about Denver.
Listen. Brother.
That's really good.
Brother.
That's really good host.
Yeah.
You're being a really good host right now. He's tying it all back into our previous segments. Yeah. No, seriously though, we want to move down there in a couple years. Few years in St. Louis, we kind of get our feet wet, get comfortable, and then move.
Don't wait too long.
Yeah, I know. We're waiting till it gets cheaper.
That's not gonna happen.
True.
Or it stops going up. Either way.
But do it before you get too settled, then you'll never do it.
That's true, bro.
The Hey Brother Empire needs to move to Denver.
The Hey
Come
Brother
on, we'll franchise this thing. We'll get this thing.
Yeah, let's start building
The
this
Hey
shit.
Brother Brewery, and then the Hey dude, the Hey
We'll do it
Uncle.
from a brewery, and we'll do it every day. It'll be like the 8 to 11 talk show.
Hey brother.
Yo. And actually, I wanted to bring this up in the beginning. This is a good segue. So the reason why me and Matthew call each other bro all the time is actually from Scott and our dad. They call each other bro all the time. That's how they reference each other. And me and bro
just picked up the moniker.
We just picked it up and we call each other bro. I never call him by his first name. It's always bro.
Yeah, I'm a bro dude.
It's such a nice just a phrase like, hey, what's up, bro? How you doing, bro?
Yeah. Hey, brother. Hey,
Hey,
bro.
bro.
Hey, bro.
Hey, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, pound it.
I like it.
Boom.
Pound, baby. Pound. Where's my production assistant?
it's getting a little dark in there, bro. There we go. That's
I gotta change things up.
That's brother. That's it.
Yeah, we didn't talk about this earlier too, and I want to bring it up. We kind of talked about it a little bit, but how's Maximus and Bella and Kim?
Oh, they're doing great. They're doing awesome.
Yeah.
All these pictures up here Max drew for me. They're both artistic. They like singing. They like music. They like art.
Mm-hmm.
They're very active. They're always moving, doing something.
It sounds like their old man, dude.
So that'll pay off later.
Sounds like
yes, that's right.
Like the old man.
It sounds like the old man.
Old man's getting more sedentary by the moment. That's what old age will do to you.
Yeah, once we build the Hey Brother Empire, they can get the artistic link, and then we're in business.
Well, then they'll follow and they'll spin something else off.
That's right. Yeah, we just keep on going.
6-minute abs.
Yeah.
No, it's 7-minute abs. 6-minute abs. We'll guarantee it'll last for free if you don't get 6-minute abs.
I love it.
Oh shit,
that's so good.
Hey, bro.
Hey, bro.
Thank you letters.
Thank you letters.
Thank you letters.
All right. So this segment, you guys all know it. We just thank something that we're thankful for. It could be something serious, something funny, anything that you're thankful for. So, bro, you want to start us off?
I'll do something very generic, but I think it's helped a lot of people during quarantine is cameras. Like we can do the podcast right now with Uncle Scott through cameras. And I saw cool. Like the first or the second round of the golf tournament today through cameras.
That's cool.
Cameras are huge, man. I think it connects us so, without cameras, what could we connect through?
Right.
Is very interesting.
A lot of Hey Brother wouldn't be possible.
Yeah, Hey Brother wouldn't be possible without a camera.
Yeah, we wouldn't be seeing Scott right now.
Yeah.
Well, weren't the first few on audio only?
Yeah, so we didn't do video until basically episode 9 or 10.
Yeah, second season.
And then we started doing video, and then we're starting to refine it a little more. So it's like we were saying, we're just always learning, and okay, how do we become a bigger media company?
Well, I hope I didn't set you back. After people watch this, you might have to go back to audio.
No, it's fucking our ugly mugs.
It's where we get our good looks. Wait,
that's what I was close to not doing cameras because I'm like, yeah, you also get to see my ugly mug. So no cameras, but cameras are it's incredible. It's incredible.
It's a good one. That's a good one.
Bro, what do you got?
So mine's a little bit more sentimental. And we kind of touched on it earlier, but my thank you letter is for Scott letting me live with him that sophomore year of college. Honestly, best summer I ever had. I learned so much. My 21st birthday was living with Scott. And some of the best weeks and best weekends, my best memories have been from that summer, and just could not. There's no words that can describe how awesome that summer was.
That's a great segue, baby, because we're all packing up our shit and we're moving to Scott's place tomorrow.
It was.
Come on out.
It was unbelievable. Really got to know you. You really got to know me, and just
family means something.
It was honestly awesome. It was just so much fun. I learned so much from that internship. And
do you mind if I say you understood, not understood, but family just meant a lot more after that?
Absolutely. I knew Scott when he visited, but I didn't know him on more of a personal level. And me and Scott really got to know each other within those 3-4 months. And we played guitar together. We just sang karaoke drunk together, and it
Like every night.
Yeah, it was just great. It was unreal.
Yeah, that's the beauty.
Played golf every week.
That's exactly it. That's the beauty of family.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, you definitely said it. I got to tell the story about the birthday though. We got a T-shirt. We brought markers, and we'd go up to girls and say, write something on his T-shirt.
Yeah.
So they'd write stuff, and if it wasn't enough, I'd be badgering him. Right?
Yeah. I still have those T-shirts. I still have them. They're in my closet. And those are never going away.
Just tell her you don't know where that came from.
Yeah. They're just Yeah, that's true. I don't know what story I'm gonna make up, but.
This is from the University of Alabama. This is a Bama shirt. This is a Bama fraternity shirt.
Roll Tide.
That was Matthew.
I don't know how this got in here.
Yeah.
Well, thanks, Ryan.
Yeah.
I feel the exact same way back to you, brother. That was a special summer. Got to know you. It was something else. It was precious. Like I said, best summer of my life.
Yeah.
So that was so much fun. And hey, thankful. I got to thank you guys. I got to thank you for letting me come on and spend some time with you. And I miss you guys. Been way too long. I love you.
Yeah.
It's fun to do this and connect, but it tells me how much I miss you, and look forward to July. Hopefully you guys come out.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're planning it, bro.
We're so happy. It's been way too long for you to come on because we wanted to kind of do a Modesitt special.
Yeah.
With all the Modesitt men, so you, Dad, me, and Rye.
That'd be cool.
But it just doesn't look like that might happen in the near future. So we're okay. We gotta get Scott on. We have to get Scott on because we want it in person. But yeah,
I'm gonna sharpen up my material and I'll be ready for the next time.
So that's what we want. Yeah, that's exactly what we wanted.
And I'm gonna throw some barbs out there to the old man too. Maybe he'll have to come on after the next time. Because I'll have some material.
He's coming with us in July.
Bro, the old man hasn't left the goddamn house in not even with a Corona.
It's classic.
This is a dream come true.
Classic Orville.
Yeah.
Orville, bro.
Best thing that's ever happened to him.
Yeah. Yeah, he's like, I'm just going to keep on
doing it. Hey, Matthew, can you make our liquor store run for me?
Yeah. 100%. Oh, man.
Love it. All right.
Scott, once again, thank you so much for coming on, bro.
Yeah.
You bet. Thanks for having me. I love you guys, man.
Love you.
I love you, Scott. We'll see you soon.
All right. Take care. Go Knowles.
Tell Kim, Bella, and Maximus we love them.
I will.
Family's
Come
everything.
in and interrupt. Next time I'll have them do a swing by.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I wanted them to kind of get a little PT.
Good idea.
But with that, I think we'll end the episode. Anything else you want to say, Scott, bro?
No. Great time.
Fun.
It was fun.
This was amazing.
Good times, baby.
All right. Love y'all.
Peace.
We'll see you in 2 weeks. All right. Love y'all. Goodbye.
Later, fellas.